All right, welcome back to LearnWire. Today, I'm going to attempt to show you how to build a simple GPT or GPTs, however you want to pronounce that. If we come through over here to the dashboard inside of your ChatGPT account, I believe you do need the plus version in order to do this. So you do need to be paying the $20 a month in order to do this, I'm pretty sure. But you'll see right over here, my GPT, and then there's a small lowercase s. Now, is this, you guys answer below, please. I'd appreciate it. Is GPTs, is that just plural? Or when we talk about these GPTs, because we're talking about your chat GPT, right? The GPT part, is it supposed to be plural or not, right? I'm just going to say GPTs and everything because I think that this GPT with the lowercase s distinguishes this from we're talking about these actual applications or GPTs that we're building inside of ChatGPT because we have plugins. This is starting to get pretty insane, right? To the point where we really do need to be clear in what we're talking about and identify what section that we're actually talking about inside of ChatGPT or OpenAI, right? So if you're brand new to this, it will definitely be confusing at first. But what I'm going to do is kind of show you how I created this one right over here. So I did this 10-day email sequence, which is super, super cool. I'm going to show you how I could go and take a product, right? We could take this product that's coming out today, right? I found this on Munch Eye, and we could just go and copy. Actually, I'm not going to copy that. I find that if we just do a Control A and copy all this, Control C, copy, we can actually come over here. And what is this called? Pin AI Guide. So Pin AI Mastery, okay? So we can come back over here to my GPT that I just created today, and we're also going to be a marketing expert, a 10-day email sequence in the style of Russell Brunson. You can create this in several different styles and so forth, but I have this preloaded, and I'm going to show you what the prompt looks like in just a minute. But I'm going to go over here and just say, promote the product, Pin AI Mastery, okay? But this is a brand new product, right? So the internet or ChatGPT does not know anything about what Pin AI Mastery is. And so I'm going to go ahead and say, here is the info from the sales page, right? And it doesn't really matter. I'm going to do a shift enter right here, and I'm going to control V, paste all that in there. It doesn't matter all this stuff right here, privacy policy and all this stuff. The AI is so smart that it will skip all the things that are not necessary, image tags or anything that, or maybe advertisements or so forth. It's going to skip that. It's going to know the difference between the two. But this is all I have to do, right? I created this. I'm going to show you how to do this in just a minute. But look at all this data now that we have in here inside of ChatGPT, inside of this specific GPTs. And all I'm telling you is promote this product, give it a name, and then here is the info from the sales page. And I'm going to push enter. And then we're going to see what ends up happening right here is that now it has preloaded. It has all the information it needs in order to create the email sequence. But there's a lot going on in the background. Just an extremely advanced prompt. And I'm going to show you what this looks like and how we build this. But this is pretty dang cool because it's building a 10-day email sequence, right? And it's going to give us day one, and it's going to give us 3 titles right here. And then it's going to, say, hello. Ever wondered how to make Pinterest work? Wonders for you. Meet Pin AI Mastery, the ultimate guide that combines the power of AI with the charm of Pinterest. This isn't just another marketing guide. It's your key to unlocking a world of targeted traffic and engagement. Discover secret AI prompts that boost your content and so forth, right? And then it just says, hey, ready to lead the Pinterest revolution? Click below to learn more, something like that, right? And then best regards. So all you have to do is just put your name right here, and it's literally creating a 10-day email sequence for this product. Super, super cool. How do we go about doing this? Well, before I do that, there's only like a day or two left. If you want to go pick up this product called Quantum AI. Now, there's been some comments below. The sales page is, blown out of, it's very hypey. Of course it is hypey. And I'm not telling you that you need to purchase this product in order to learn how. I'm going to teach you how to create a GPT right now. But this is a nice sequence of kind of how you can take these GPTs and what's to come. A store's coming where you can actually drive traffic to your GPTs and build an entire business off of this. So this is just taking you from point A to point B very quickly, very easily, in just a nice sequence format. It's $17. So you're going to learn what you need to know about the GPTs that are, brand new. These just come out like a few weeks ago, right? It's going to talk to you about the big picture. They do actually have their own GPT as well, and I can show you what that looks like in a second. I know there was some of you that watched my last video, the Quantum AI review video, and I wasn't really sure about even if it had a software, but yes, it does. There's actually the software right here, so they have their own GPT that's loaded with a bunch of influencers or motivation and affiliate marketers, very famous people. It's preloaded with their knowledge and writing style, so that you can actually tell it to write in the style of Gary Vaynerchuk or something like that, right? So really cool. We can look at that in a second, but it just really tells you, if you take this crash course right here within an hour and a half of taking it, you're going to have more of the big picture of what's going on and the knowledge, like I kind of feel like I have right now. And before I took the course, I really didn't have any knowledge of what GPTs really were. So if you want to go and pick up Quantum AI so you can just get the crash course and be knowledgeable in about an hour and a half of watching it, then there'll be a link below. Again, the $17 price is only available for a couple days. Okay, so let's keep going, guys. So I'm going to show you how we can actually do this, because actually before we do that, let me just go back in over here, and I'm going to click on the access to this, right? So they have their own right here. They'll walk you through what it is and so forth, but it's Quantum AI right here. And it's your personal access to top marketers on the planet and entrepreneurship information. So who should I write like? Tell me about where you are in your online business. So you can tell it. It's basically like a marketing genius that's preloaded with, like Gary Vaynerchuk, like I said, maybe Tim Robbins, maybe like a bunch of different people that you can go out here and ask it what you want it to do specifically for like marketing. So this Quantum AI tool that they built would be more or less for online marketing and so forth. So I have a few of these built already, which is super, super cool. This is the one that I just showed you. Now let me show you how I went about this in the very beginning, okay? So right over here, we have step 1, map out what you want in a notepad or a Word doc. So like right here, I actually started this in a, now your very first time, you don't really have to do that. You can actually just go over to ChatGPT. You can go down here to your profile and then say my GPTs, right? So you're going to see that I have a couple of them already, right over here. I've created 3 GPTs right now. If any of you have even more knowledge than I do right now, if you know what these signal right here, it looks like a chat right here, or questions that people have. And you can see I don't know how to access those. So I don't know what those mean, but for me, like this one, I haven't even released or shared with anybody, and it has 6. So I'm thinking that this is how many times you've updated it, how many times you've chatted and updated your prompt and your GPTs. So if you know more about that, or you agree with that, then just comment below. But I think that this is just how many times you've actually, done like an update to it or something. So I must have done a lot of updates and so forth to the video trending topics tool. Or, I could be wrong. It's comments, but I don't know how it would be comments because I have this one. This one's not even shared to public. But nonetheless, so here's your GPTs right here. And what we're going to do is you can create your GPT from here. And then now it brings you to this playground type dashboard over here. Okay. So super, super cool. Now you can do a couple of different things. You can jump straight into configure, and you could technically go and grab your, like this prompt right here and paste it in right there. Now you can actually, I'm going to go ahead and copy this because I already have this written in here, and you can pause the video and read what I put right here. But it's really just kind of to get you started. It's kind of a, this is more of a brainstorm. This is a rough draft, and this will get you started quickly, right? So we come in here. Now you can go ahead and paste this in right here, but you're going to have to add a description, a name, and so forth. So it's always better, especially if you're new at this, is to just start in the GPT Builder right here. And so you're going to just paste this in. or you're going to write this in. So if you just literally, I started off just writing in here and just, hey, you're a marketing expert. I need a 10-day email sequence tool built, write in the style of Russell Brunson. Russell Brunson is the creator and founder of ClickFunnels. He obviously knows a thing or two about marketing and email marketing and so forth. So, and then just so forth, right? So you can see what I put in right there, and then we're just going to push enter. So then now GPT Builder is going to go out there and start analyzing what we want in our GPT, but it's not going to be finished because GPT Builder is smart. It's going to ask us some more questions and so forth. So we're going to go in here and start dialing this in. Right now it's updating GPT right here. And then how about we name this GPT Marketing Maven? So I didn't like that. So I put 10-day email sequence or something like that. But let's just go with Marketing Maven for now. That is fine. And then just push enter, right? So now you're just talking to somebody that's building the tool for you, an AI robot that's building the tool for you. It's super, super cool. I just said that that's fine, Marketing Maven. But GPT Builder's not finished. It's going to go ahead and come back and tell us some more stuff. Let's refine this a little bit more. It's going to ask us some more questions so it can really build the best tool and GPT for us. So right now you can see right here, it's generating our profile picture. And this is one of the brilliant, awesome things about it. It's actually going out, it's going to take what we've done so far, and it's going to actually create a profile picture for us using AI, which is super, super cool. Now, here's the new profile picture for Marketing Maven. What do you think? You can tell it changes. You can tell it, hey, I want more blue color, or et cetera, et cetera. And it will literally go out and just change the image for you. It's super cool, but I'm going to say I like it. Just so we can move along, but know that you can actually change it. You can say, hey, I want an arrow on the left side of it. I want this, maybe you can be very specific on what you want, just like you're using Midjourney or so forth. And then it will come out with a really good image for you. And so right here, this is what it kind of will look like. Already in beta, we have our GPT built. I'm a marketing expert creating a 10-day email sequence in Russell Brunson's style. Write a day one email for promoting. So it gives you a couple starters right there, suggested starters. You can actually change those by coming over to the configuration area, and we can actually exit some of these, and we can add one, and we can actually control what we want it to say right here as well. We can actually upload files. We can do a lot of different things. We can turn on web browsing over here. This is where the image creation comes from. And there's even coding and so forth right over here. I'm not going to get into in this video. But as you can see, we did not paste in here. We have a description for this. We can change that. We can update our name over here. That should update to Marketing Maven here in a minute. And then also you can see now we have this prompt that's more extensive. Then every time we chat over here and we specify something, it's going to actually update our prompt, or it's going to update the instructions, the technical instructions in the back end. It's going to do this automatically for us. And that's why it's super cool to just kind of talk like you're talking to a person over here in the creative part right over here. And then you'll see that it'll update over here. And I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a minute, where we have our prompt down here. Our instructions are actually twice of what we started out with over here, which is super, super interesting and super cool. So we're going to keep going, guys. So we're going to go back over to the create section. It says, great, let's refine the context for Marketing Maven to ensure it aligns perfectly with your needs. Let's focus on its specific role and how it should approach the task. Considering its role as a marketing expert in the style of Russell Brunson, what specific aspects of Russell's approach or marketing strategies do you think are most important to include in its responses? For example, should it focus more on storytelling, creative urgency, explaining the value of products? Focus on explaining the value of products and storytelling. Let's just do that this time, right? So that's different than the tool that I built. And then also we're going to say, we can start giving it a lot more instructions, because I can tell you after building 3 or 4 of these, I can tell you kind of what it's going to ask for next. It's going to ask us what tone do we want, friendly, casual, professional. It's going to ask us some more stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and give it some more instructions right here. Write in first person using me, my, mine, I, and you, and your. I like that. And then we can say, write in a very friendly tone like it is my best friend I am talking to. So then we can just push enter, and then that will give GPT Builder some more information. It'll go out there, updating GPT and so forth, right? So you go on this journey, and it's kind of like, just going into the regular ChatGPT and having a conversation. But what we're building right now is something that is powerful, because someone said that, hey, isn't this just a prompt? Essentially, this is an advanced prompt, yes, but I think it's a little bit more than that, because it's going to be able to perform more consistently for you than just blindly putting in a prompt every time into ChatGPT. It's going to be, preloaded with all the information and instructions that you already want. So essentially, this is going to save the end user, yourself in your own business, or if you're sharing this to a larger market, it's going to basically save a bunch of time, even more time than saving all your prompts and copying and pasting them. This is kind of like the next way of yes, prompt engineering, but more advanced, if that makes sense. So it says, now let's talk about Marketing Maven should avoid doing. Are there any specific things you want to steer clear of? For example, are there certain marketing tactics or phrases that should not be used? No, not right now. It didn't ask that in the last one. So you kind of just go on this journey. Understood. In terms of personalizing the interactions, how would you like Marketing Maven to address the users? Should it use general greeting or personalize? So right over here, personalize each one with a greeting and name as a placeholder, right? And then what else did it ask? Should it use general greeting? Okay, so additionally, how would you prefer it signs off the emails? Sign off with, in this case, let's say you're building this for yourself. Let's just say best regards, and then I'm going to go name, and then we're going to say enter. And then we can also say, we're going to just go with that one thing at a time. And then I'm going to also say add a call to action just before signing off each time. So add a quick call to action just before each. So right now we're going to do that part, but it says Marketing Maven is now set up with specified preferences. Feel free to try it out in the playground. I want to add one more thing, guys. So you can go and test this. You can also come up here and save. You can save it to only yourself, anyone with the link, or public. I'm just going to say continue. But I want to go and add one more thing. I'm going to say just before signing off on each email, add a quick call to action. I'm going to push enter, and it's going to go out there and add that to our configuration as well. Now, I think that if you start typing in here while it's updating or you do anything, it actually will, error out. So while it's doing this status right here, you want to just kind of sit and wait. You don't want to be testing over here. You don't want to be typing anything in the box right here. So now it says Marketing Maven has been updated to include a quick call to action before signing off. Feel free to test and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go over here, anyone with link, and I'm not sure why I'm not able to save this one. The GPT name cannot be empty. So in this case, for some reason, it didn't add this in. It usually does add this in automatically, but Marketing Maven. And that's our name for now. And then now we can go over here to save, and anyone with link, continue. Okay, so now I want to show you how cool this is, because now we just saved this, and now here is our new GPT that we just created. Marketing Maven, we've got our icon and so forth. I craft engaging personalized email sequences with a focus on storytelling, product value, and calls to action. And remember, it's also in the style of Russell Brunson. So I'm going to go over here, and we're just going to say, write a 10. We actually don't really need to do that because we already have that from our prompt over here. We know it's a 10-day email sequence, right? So we don't even have to specify that much. My lead magnet is 10 tips to growing your online business in 30 days. And so I'm not even saying anything about write an email sequence or anything about a product. I'm just saying, hey, my lead magnet is 10 tips to growing your online business in 30 days. We could even be more generic than that. We could actually put a product in right there as well, but that's a fantastic lead magnet to attract potential customers. To maximize its impact, you can create a 10-day email sequence that builds upon the initial value offered by your lead magnet. Each email will not only reinforce the tips provided, but also deepen. So you could actually, so like day one, welcome and introduction, your subject, content, CTA, and so forth, right? So we can also come over here and say, create 10 top tips for growing your online business in only 30 days. Write a 10-day email sequence so right here I have another prompt. Create 10 top tips for creating your online business in only 30 days. Write a 10-day email sequence to nurture my email list, and boom. So now it's writing. Absolutely, we can do that. Like yada, yada, yada. Email sequence outline. And here it goes. So we have our outline and then day one email sequence to growth. We have our subject, kickstart your 30-day online business growth challenge. And then look, it has its placeholder, hi, name. Welcome to day one of our exciting 30-day growth challenge. Over the next few weeks, I'll be sharing daily tips and strategies to supercharge the growth of your online business. Whether you're just starting or looking to scale up, these insights will be your secret weapon. Today, let's set the stage. Success in the digital world requires more than just a great idea. It's about execution, understanding the digital landscape, and constantly adapting. So are you ready to dive in? Let's make these 30 days count. P.S. Stay tuned for tomorrow's email, and then so forth, right? You can see that it's going to give out a tip each day, and I have this instructed to only be 150 words in length. Actually, I'm not sure I have it. Nope, no, I don't have that. All right, so there's your 10-day email sequence. We would say continue generating right there. And I like that ChatGPT has gotten rid of the part that says continuing. It just continues where it was actually at, like right over here, and so forth. Okay, so we have our GPT right there. Let's go and look at the one that I created before this video. I'm going to go ahead and highlight all this and reveal what this looks like. So step 2 is the results after working on it for 15 minutes and testing your new GPT right here. So this one, it really did a great job right here. It was 233 words, very specific and detailed, refined and optimized. Role and goal, we have Russell Brunson, blah, blah, blah. Constraints, your role is strictly to produce email content, avoiding broader marketing strategy advice. You must adhere to the ethical marketing practices and avoid inappropriate language. Each email should be 100 to 150 words in length, no more. Guidelines, write in casual, friendly tone, using first and second person, me, my, blah, blah, blah. I even said sign off with best regards, name, and your content should be persuasive and approachable. Clarification, if a user's request is unclear or lacks detail, ask for clarification to ensure your email sequences are relevant and effective. Personalization, emulate Russell Brunson's engaging and convincing style, focusing on a friendly conversational tone. Email titles, create 3 email, and this one I created this one from scratch. I just added it. Email titles, create 3 email titles for each email. Titles should be less than 60 characters in length. Email titles should be optimized to be more engaging and not end up in promotions inbox. The titles need to be optimal to end up in the main box, blah, blah, blah. And then after creating the 3 email titles, select which one you think is best, right? So this one, after doing this twice, guys, this is what this one actually ends up looking like, okay? So this is what it started off looking like right here, just this prompt right here. And then this is what it ended up being on my first go around with this. And when we come back over here, I don't think that just now, I don't think Marketing Maven is as good as the one. So if you're really trying to create like a really, really good GPT, for your business, I'm gonna use this in my business, but even to share with others or so forth, or even at the end of the day, maybe pay for that link, right? That's where you can come over there and share only with link. You can actually charge for this now if you create a really good prompt. I mean, people have been for the last year now that prompt and ChatGPT has been out. People have been charging for custom prompts all day, every day, right? And so you've seen all those packs on Facebook and so forth. Hey, the top 2,000 marketing ChatGPT prompts, blah blah blah. Well, now this is more powerful because you can really create some really special GPTs. And then you can actually sell them for $5 a pop or $25 a pop or whatever you want to do. But we have some really cool ones. So the one that I just created before this, the 10-day email sequence, I think that this one is better because this is what we have in the back end right here. Let me show you what that looks like. We come over here and we go into the edit GPT and then I show you the configuration. Look, this is the configuration right here. We have it all in here, including that email title thing, right? So we got some really cool things going on. I'm going to go into the 10-day sequence, and I'm just going to say, for example, guys, you guys know this one. So promote the product Jasper AI, and that's it. Something so simple. Promote the product Jasper AI, and we can say this is an AI writing software for marketers and businesses that can write anything a human can, but 99% faster. I just gave it a little bit more product detail, even though we know Jasper's been around a while now. So ChatGPT probably knows what that software is, but I recommend just giving it a little extra, details about what you're trying to do. But look, it's immediately going into, great, here's a 10-day email sequence promoting Jasper AI. So day one, we have meet your new writing superpower. Hello, ever wished you could write content at lightning speed? Meet Jasper AI, your new writing sidekick. That's revolutionizing how businesses, blah, blah, blah. Jasper AI isn't just any writing tool. It's an AI-powered wizard that can write almost anything a human can, but 99% faster. Blogs, ads, emails, you name it, Jasper writes it. Imagine the time you'll save. Ready to speed up your writing game? And then boom. So this could be your call to action, and you just put a link right there. And it's a quick and to the point. I said for it to not be more than 150 words. And so it's just nice and concise. Now, I will say that on this one particular, it is missing, and we know this about prompting, right? It's going to get better and better. But I have had some nice attempts here where it did do the subject part. And this time it did not do the subject part. It didn't do the email titles like I wanted it to. So it's not perfect, but I'm going to go ahead and go like this again. We're going to go copy. I'm going to go into it and I'm going to paste that in. I'm going to say, remember to give 3 email titles and pick the best one. I'm going to write that again. Yeah, so it kind of messed up right there. It gave us 3 titles right here. I'm going to go see if I can find that one. So like right over here, I used the same one. We have day 1 email titles. So it gave us 3 titles right there. And then it gave us the email. So this was the best result I got right over here. And I really literally just gave it one little prompt right there. So I'm going to try one more time. And that's fine. So as you can see, it's struggling with... Right now, it's struggling with this last part, the email titles portion. It's struggling with that. But nonetheless, this is pretty dang cool, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the kind of tutorial on how to create your first GPT. And if you guys want more content like this, just say GPTs down below. If you have anything to say about this, or like I said, the GPT with the S on the end, is it just plural GPTs, or do you call these GPT, custom GPTs? What the heck do you call these guys? But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video.